As you go through Unit 2, you're going to find that there are certain things mentioned that you might just want to know more about or have a little bit more explanation. One of these things is the Director's Library, what it's used for, and how is it organized. The Director's Library appears at the end of the text, after the appendices, and before the index. It has resources for further reading and is arranged by topic to help you find additional information to increase your knowledge base in various areas. So I hope that you find this helpful and now know where to find it when it's mentioned in the chapter and you're kind of wondering what that's all about. There's also different basic characteristics of a leader who has the potential for assuming responsibility and leading people in a caring manner. What you might want to wonder is, what are those responsibilities and characteristics? One would be emotional stability. One would be maturity and self-awareness. All of these things would be really important. You need to be emotional. You need to not react. You need to be thoughtful and reflective in regards to different situations that are bound to happen. You need to be mature so that you can be emotionally stable. And you need to have a good self-awareness of who you are and how you react to things and different people so that you can keep in touch with that and keep it under control and know how to work with different situations. So that's why those things are all really important. Another thing that people kind of wondered is, how can added responsibilities without added financial incentives motivate staff members? Well, it's amazing what empowerment can do. When people feel like they have a part of something and they have some control, it's amazing what people will pull out of their hats and what they'll be willing to do. A lot of times when you give somebody some type of a reward for doing something that's just part of the community and part of the life of living there, it kind of takes away from it. So while it might seem on the surface that added responsibility will lead to dissatisfaction, evidence suggests that the person will feel challenged by and will stretch to assume the responsibility. In doing so, he or she will feel a sense of pride and achievement, and you'll see a lot more happening and going on, and actually much more happier people within your program. So this is going to be something you'll really want to think about and reflect on as you go through these different areas and scenarios of the unit. There are also different job enrichment principles that are particularly applicable to child care centers and different types of programs. One of these would be give new and added responsibility to staff members so that they are constantly challenged and empowered to control aspects of their own work setting. Everybody wants to have control of their own stuff they have going on. The more that you can do this in a community-like fashion, the more responsive your staff and employees and other people relevant to the program are going to be working with you. The second would be to provide opportunities for ongoing training and college-based education that is going to contribute to quality of performance and to personal and professional growth. I started out as a family child care provider years and years ago. As I learned more about the craft and what I was doing, dealing with families, dealing with children, I got better. As I got better, I was more confident and did a much better job overall. So that's the possibility for anybody. Knowledge is power. Power is what people like to have. So a third point to think about is give staff members special assignments, such as an occasional delegation of coworkers or supervisors' jobs that's going to broaden each person's understanding of the total operations of the organization. Again, power is knowledge, and the better understanding you have of the whole picture is really going to help you function in your own little cog that you've got going on and how you're working with things as well. So this is recognition, but none of it has any monetary award. This procedure can bring more recognition from other staff members and open up even greater opportunities for advancement. Everybody wants to know they can grow and expand. And what everybody really wants to know is that they're an important piece of what's going on. So as you think about these job enrichment principles and how you can put them to action with people that you work with, I hope you really have some valuable reflections and thoughts in regards to it and figure out ways to put it in action. Okay, thanks.